Welcome to Throwing Fits the Afters, uncut bonus content for our best friends behind the paywall, live from the bowels of Hirschleifer's
The dungeon.
Fucking around with Jimmy and Larry after a rollicking good time with, throw around this term a lot, legit meaning this time, living legend Lori Hirschleifer. Very sick to get a peek, an inside look into what is called, and I think deserves the title of the last great department store.
Yep. After walking around and getting a little tour, I have absolutely no evidence to suggest otherwise.
Yeah. It's, I mean, we kind of talked about this a little bit on the podcast, but it is like coming into this shopping center, not strip mall, Lawrence, and you're seeing like the names, and you're like, whoa, shit, like there's a fucking Cucinelli here, there's a Laura Piana, bruh.
Bottega, Prada, Gucci, Louis.
Yo. Yes. Chris from Black Stock & Weber reposted some guy like talking about Saquon wearing Black Stock & Weber.
Saw that.
And shout out this guy for, IDing the outfit. And he goes, yeah, and he's wearing a Laura Piano jacket.
Yep.
Which I was like, LOL, Chris. And he's like, yo, you're like the 70th person to like to clown this guy.
Get in line, Jim.
But yeah, and then to pull up in Hirschleifer's, then it's just like, bro, it's a fucking operation. Okay.
Yeah. It's a Death Star in the best possible way.
Not to shade big retail out there, but you go to a store these days, a big store, and it's like the sales associates, like they're on. Well, you know what? Let's do a fit check first. Let's do a fit check.
I just writing down Laura Piano.
Yeah. What are you wearing, Lawrence?
Okay, I wore vintage Tom Ford era Gucci loafers
with the square toe,
and the lug sole. The socks are threadies. The jeans are our legacy digiprint denim. The belt is Mon Italy. The rear quarter zip, I believe, is just on top of a Cortez tank.
Yep.
The hat is Colbo. The shades are Gucci. Rolly on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy, wifey on the pinky. Chrome, approved by Lori, despite being rinky dinky. On the other hand, and I have a hydro flask full of Bed-Stuy's finest.
Ooh.
Took it on the road to Long Island, to Strong Island.
Yeah, I took a Biggie roadie.
When is, I don't know when they're coming out. What are they called? Quarky?
Quarky?
Can I have a quarky?
That's in the parlance. Parlance. Is that how you say it?
In
parlance?
It's the lingua franca
in the parliament
of gay alcoholics.
Hey, they make culture. They gay alcoholics steal culture from black women, but then transmit that culture wide and far.
Yeah, via reels.
Yeah. No, TikTok.
Quarky?
Yeah. All right. I'm wearing Blackbird Spy Plane oboes, the Sledder 2s. By the time you're listening to this, will be covered in Ugandan mud and gorilla shit. Lusso socks, Orally jeans, MF Pen belt, Hanes white tee, Colbo long sleeve on top, our legacy jacket, vintage Versace shades, all this shit.
Yeah.
All this shit. I had to bust it out for Lori.
Everybody gets dressed for Lori. She approved of the rotation. This is all your jewelry, straight up.
Plus some earrings and some grills. And this is all that I could kind of find. I think this is all I have.
It's a lot. You are kind of like a big jewelry guy.
I've lost a few rings. I've lost a few maiden name rings, or the gem fell out. I lost my.
Yikes.
Well, it was like banging around. I lost my big Bottega green and gold joint.
That's right.
That I know where it is. I know where I lost it.
Paris. Right?
No. I know where I lost it. And the person that's Bottega. And I think the person that had it in their possession for a second thinks he knows who might have yoinked it.
Really?
Yeah.
Aaron's going to snitch?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought, okay, never mind. I don't
know what you're talking about. Sipping on a Young Farms coffee and a hydro flask of Greenpoint's finest, because I too hydrated before hitting the road with my road dog.
Yeah, we are out in, dude, you forgot to say the Manhasset line in the intro.
Fuck.
I know. You want to say it right now?
No, I said it. No,
you missed it. Because you know how.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, because I was like, because you said it to me outside. And I was like, bars.
Damn.
And then I follow along when we're doing it. But
all right, ready? Her man want it. Her man has it, because she the mayor of Manhasset.
Bars.
Yeah.
This is the problem when
Call me LaMelo Jimmy.
when you're tweaking because you have too many bars. Sometimes.
Wait, it's written down?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd I miss it?
That's crazy. Because you black out and go fucking bars in mode.
I think that my Google Doc might not have updated because I did it in the parking lot on my phone.
Oh, yeah. I have it here on my extremely old streetwear laptop. I don't know. Yeah, dude. It's after Nassau County and you just
wow.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Whatever. We got it in. I mean, Lori didn't hear it, but
maybe I'll AI it in.
Honestly.
Anyway. So what I was going to say is like a few experiences I've had there's like some garments where like, okay, could we agree that shopping in person is better than shopping online?
There's zero question.
Right. Especially when you're dealing at higher price points and like more specialized johns.
You got to try it on.
And like sizing and shit. You got to try it on. You got to feel it. You got to understand why it's worth your money.
And returning things is so annoying.
Oh, fuck. No. The only stuff I buy online now, well, that's not true. I was going to say like Our Legacy.
Well, things that you know how the fit is.
Exactly.
But also brands change fits and have different silhouettes. So you never know. Crapshoot.
A few recent experiences I've had where it's like, oh shit, I got to buy like this one thing, like a tuxedo shirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
One, I went down to the fucking, those shops on Orchard Street.
Mm-hmm.
With like the Orthodox Jewish guy. They got like all the Unk fits, all the Unk shoes out front. Got a tuxedo shirt that was absolutely a fire hazard.
Right. For like $10, right?
For $10, plastic studs.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me try and get a real one. But all right, whatever. So big retail. All I'm going to say is that the experiences lately have been like, sales associates are just like on their phones.
Oh.
Like there's like dirt in the corner.
Ew.
Like, there's no one around to really help you or no one that can really answer your questions where you're like, hey, I know something about this, but I need an expert to weigh in on this like particular area that you should have expertise on.
And I'm with you. I'll take no sales associate versus a rude sales associate any day of the week because you and I are fairly versed in this world. This is the only podcast that matters after all. But I'm with like
formal wear. I have questions that need answers, and like they're like, let me Google that for you.
You should go to Penn Station and hit up Tycoon. Remember that's I don't know if that's still there, but that's like the fucking. What are you looking at?
I'm just doing a time check.
Okay, yeah. No, anyway, we're in Long Island. We went to Lori. We're here.
But what I'll say is that the shopping experience here, and yes, we're fucking VIPs. Yes, we're with the big boss.
Yes,
and the little boss. But it just feels like dialed up to a point where it's like enjoyable.
Oh yeah.
And like you're taken care of, even if you're just browsing, you're taken care of. You're not like intruding on someone's like territory. You're not like in like a mess where like shit's like on the floor and like fucking all crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They do it right here.
Yeah. I mean,
there's a reason why it's the last great department store.
Absolutely. And despite myself being a sedentary creature by nature, and while I love that New York retail feels on the upswing and there's a lot of amazing stores, many of which we're friends with within striking distance of our office, I love the idea of a destination shop. And the best example I always used to use was Nepenthes. And obviously I don't know about you. I don't really come out to Long Island, but having like visited Mecca in terms of retail and department stores, I get it. And a lot of friends of ours have talked about this place glowingly.
Yeah. Not
just like, oh, it would be amazing to get Lori on the show, but just going out here to shop and experience this, we'll call it a multi-brand Mecca. It's really cool to finally be here for the first time. And I'm excited to just wrap this up and continue to do more shopping.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know what I can afford.
Hopefully with the employee discount. Chrome Sea socks.
Yeah. Are you
maybe another chrome pinky ring?
I don't know if we'll have to again sort of low to high.
I think I saw a price tag on a chrome lighter. I think it was $28,500.
Like a Zippo?
Yeah.
Because it's made of all silver.
I think it was gold. Or gold plated silver.
Dude, literally $3,000 Zippo.
No,
I would still smoke.
28,000.
28,000. Oh, not 2,800.
I'm pretty sure it's a 28,500.
What? That's crazy.
That's chrome, baby.
Billy Joel? We need you to swing by.
I know.
Cop
it
that.
is sick. I will say this. Like you and I, you're a chrome owner, I guess. Technically,
yes.
Technically, you own Chrome Hearts. It's very fun to see. And okay, here's why Lori is a style icon, right? she takes shit that is like, and we talked about this, how she's a merchandiser, and she merchandises her fit. She takes things that are like fundamentally maybe at odds or just like don't cohesively work together, and she folds them in like a nice fucking batter, like a compound butter. She folds the shit in to a way where it's like the sum is greater than the whatever parts shit whole whatever.
Sum is greater than the sum is greater than the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
There it is.
That's why you need a 2-man operation. You'll get there eventually.
Where very rarely, you think about people that wear chrome hearts. I think like certain imagery and fits come to your head. Very rarely will like this woman is wearing chrome in a way you're like, yo, that is fucking sick. And in a way that, chrome being an example where it's like, you have folded that into your personal style in a way that works for you, but like no one else is really doing that.
Yeah.
And that's just inspiring where it's like,
yes,
you should not be consuming. You should be inspired by, let's say, Bottega, right? You should be inspired by their styling, by their layering, by their mixed materials, but you shouldn't necessarily, you can try and like mimic the looks that they present and market and campaign with. But it's more about like, all right, what can I take from Bottega and fold into my personal style that progresses and continues to, push my own shit forward, not just like copying and pasting.
Are you the first person that was ever like, that ever used the phrase merchandise your fit? Because you might be a genius.
Probably not.
Okay. Because like whether we've talked about it or we will be talking about it, personal style has come up or will be coming up, and you and I kind of delve deep. But I think, and then we talked to someone who the whole idea is like, it's not that deep. And while it's important, I think we both agree with that sentiment. So to almost talk about it in terms of merchandising your outfit, I think is like a respectful way to also like not overthink getting dressed. And I think that you're right. Yeah. Lori is an absolute testament to that.
Well, I think it's also, when you're confident in your personal style, you can look at something and be like, oh, I know the gears are turning. I know how I'm going to take that, something that's incongruous to like, it's not mirroring my shit exactly, but I know how I'm going to make it my own.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you got to,
that's fucking personal style.
It's taste, it's point of view, it's personal style. I think that like, I don't know, Lori is just, and you know what, my thing, and the reason why I've loved following her on social media, and my wife and I constantly like reference how fucking fire Lori is. So thank you for saving my marriage, Lori. But it's that she has fun, dude. She's it's like, I don't want to again start overthinking this myself, but it's like this idea of like doing it for yourself and having a good time and like just like bringing joy through, yes, material items. I understand it wasn't born yesterday, but like that's my big thing.
And sentimental ones.
Yes, for sure. But that's
things acquired over travel, things have been gifted to you.
Yeah. When I see Lori, I don't see like maybe the dollar signs or your price tags or the logos or whatever that maybe other people see. What I see is like, and I'm going to use a term that like, it's exuberance, dude. And for me, it's like why I think she's awesome. That's why I think the store is awesome.
Why aren't you more exuberant, bro?
I think I am the exuberant one on the show.
Why are you wearing all brown and shit? You feeling like doo-doo?
Feeling like poo-poo.
Yo, my mood board? My mood board was what I dumped out this morning.
Yeah, my poo boarder, dude.
Yeah. My dookie board.
I want it to be, I was like, I don't really need a jacket because
James is driving me.
Yeah, you did. I did get door-to-door service, dude. But I want it to be like cozy but also like, and not that I'm was expecting a compliment on the vintage Tom Ford Gucci or anything like that. But I was like, yeah, I'll do like a little brown and blue vibe today.
Oh, you were fishing for compliments?
No.
I was fishing for her with stacks.
No, that's I
was pandering. I was doing a bit.
No, of course. Yours. No. I wasn't fishing. I just also.
Were you fishing for a compliment from me?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm not. First of all, I wasn't fishing for shit.
My brother. Ain't no fish in these waters.
No, dude, I ain't a pescatarian.
No, I'm kidding. Those shoes are fire.
Thank you.
But everything else is,
No, that was it's trash. Oh, the rear fleece. The reason I wore the rear fleece is because, I'll let you tell the story, but I was like, we should talk about this. And it's very
okay. So I bought a yellow rear polar fleece, the Tweety Bird.
The quarter zip.
Heard
around the world.
This in Tweety Bird yellow. From Trebien, I believe it was per Jesse Hudnut. This is the viral John of 2024.
The buyer's fleece,
the buyer's quarter zip, the buyer's quarter zip, the buyer's fleece is what they called it. per Jesse, it was, I think the last season he had done a buy for Trebien, so it had that like cool little personal angle to it, Jesse being the homie. I immediately realized I didn't really want it after blacking out and paying $600+
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did the buyer's remorse come from the fact that you went bold with the color choice, which I think is still one of the best colors? So flowers to you for having the vision. Or was it because while we don't let other people ruin things for us, it became too much of a thing for you personally?
Certainly not the color choice. I think that if we're not trend predictors, but if I'm going to trend predict, it's a few things 2025 that are going to happen, if not are happening already. Grunge, yellow, red, which was for girls last year, for guys this year. And I forget what the fourth one
For
was.
the fellas.
Yeah.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
I forget what the fourth one was that I
Throw
said.
that under, Chuck.
Maybe just like more like workwear in like luxe material.
I'm with you on yellow, dude. Well, first of all, terrible for my skin tone, but
Yeah.
I love yellow.
Yeah. Yellow, red, grunge. I forget what the fourth thing is.
Anyway,
I'll come
so
back.
not the color.
It's not the color. It's that, yeah, a lot of people had it. It was like, okay. It almost became conspicuous. More so, though, was the fit, where it works as the outermost layer, but no pockets, no side pockets.
I wish there were side pockets, yeah.
And it is too fucking boxy and gigantic in the arms to be a good underlayer.
Batwing style, because it's a drop shoulder.
Yeah, bro, you look like you got the old woman arms right now.
I will say for me, while I like it how it bunches up, you do get the silhouette that could be best described as a soup dumpling.
Yeah.
Which is
Or like
delicious.
a warm scrotum.
John Long Bao?
There it is.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Zhao John Bao? We'll figure it out.
And I was like, all right, I wore it once or twice, not feeling it, whatever. Maybe it's a good price for it. I listed on Grilled. It got a lot of likes, but not many offers. One of the offers that came through after I lowered it down to 560 or 575 or something, 350. I was a little tipsy. I wrote back, suck my dick from the rear. Pretty good.
He can't turn it off, people.
Took a screenshot, sent to the group chat, got some ha-has.
And this is like a month ago.
This is a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. You finally sold it.
I think I might have been in Miami, actually. No, I was not in Miami.
No,
I don't know where I was.
But you did finally sell it.
Did finally sell it to a lovely man in Kingston, New York.
Kingston!
Who's was patient enough for me to lie about traveling for work.
Nice.
But it was delivered today.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Next day.
For the
Shout out UPS.
For the yellow buyer's fleece, you got to be patient. Good things come to those who wait. That is a long, because I feel like you sold it like a long, whatever. Anyway.
I sold it last week.
Let's get to the.
I was traveling for work. I traveled out to Manhasset.
Right. Let's get to the punchline.
Well,
today.
This morning, early this morning, from a homie that is. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
From a homie that is. We'll fix that. From a homie that is.
We better.
Jesus Christ. From a homie that was in Paris. And so he's understandably jet lagged. So was up super early. Sent a screenshot
of someone.
Of said group chat. Of someone posting their grailed message of them as the buyer
on their close friends.
It was posted close friends. Them as the buyer, which is them being like 350, and then me saying "suck my dick from the rear."
Who was this guy? Did we find out?
I don't know.
Can we say what his job is?
He's a buyer at a store. He's a buyer at a store that I may or may not have written about on the Substack. He's a buyer from a store that may be the subject of many memes that we do. He's a buyer from a store that we have shopped at a lot.
He is an industry professional, not just a civilian on Grilled.
And then my joke was like, oh, he's a buyer for them. No wonder he was so bad at buying this fleece for me. But shout out that guy. You know, he shot. Yo, who among us hasn't shot a low ball shot?
No, of course. Of course.
You got to do the fucking...
Shoot.
It's got to be at least 40% of ask. Okay, that's exactly what I'm going to offer.
I don't know how much more we can say, but when this person put it together that it was you, I think.
Oh, wait, did he?
Yeah, and then the whole thing was, I would have done it, meaning suck your dick. Which was a nice little cherry on top of the whole exchange.
Yeah, I think he found out because the homie that sent the screenshot who was on Close Friends was like, oh my God, that's my boy Jimmy.
That is literally like, it was, I saw this in another group chat.
Yeah.
I guess that's the thing on, well, so are you Dr. Taco on Grilled?
No, I'm, Yeah, I am 7 Mac 11.
Oh, so okay. That to me is awesome that now we can, like, what are the odds? But the dots have been connected. Whereas, like, if you buy from me on Grailed, it's...
I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 9s, 10 Mac 10s. The shits never end.
Should that actually be... Chuck, throw that under, not mellow yellow.
Some 357 bitches. I don't know.
I just thought that was hilarious that came full circle.
Yeah.
Jerk.
Yeah, like yeah.
Would you...
From the rear to the rear.
Would you ever give... Hypothetically, would you give a sexual favor for John to get, if you were, so you give the sexual favor, you get the Grail? I guess it depends.
Yeah. Really
or is there any piece of clothing that would be worth whoring or slutting yourself out?
Probably.
And then also, like, who's the buyer?
Also, what's the sexual act? Is it just like
that's also fair? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I put anything in my mouth or clothing.
What a bar! What a line!
I don't know, man. We haven't shopped off Hirsch Life.
You want to put a Kith treat up in that hole? It is funny that because they're redoing the Kith shop and shop, that the treat machine is down, which is literally the McDonald's and McFlurry.
Yeah,
is literally happening right here at Hirsch Lifers and Kith treats.
Trying to put that.
Have you ever
put that in my Fruit Loop?
Have you ever had a Kith treat? I've never.
A Kith treat? No, I've not.
It's it's a McFlurry with cereal.
That's it. That's all you can. That's the only thing you get. I know it's like soft serve with like golden graham cracker.
Yeah, it's all cereal right? Because ever since Ronnie was child, he loved cereal.
Right, because children's cereal for adult men is an apt simile for streetwear.
Though I will say, I'm almost 99.9% positive. A lot of the menu items are, as they add them or whatever, like new whatever stuff, they're named after people. And I think Joe LaPuma has a signature.
Wildfire.
Should I look it up?
Sure. Also, I think they do more than just cereal soft serve now.
Maybe they have we know we
know someone that works on it and they're posting
the food and bev,
not just fucking soft serve.
Kith treats Joe the Puma.
Spanish for the Puma.
Here's the menu. Got it.
Yo, I wonder if Joe the Puma shopped here as a kid.
Treats menu. Did he work? He grew up in.
He's a Long Islander.
I thought he was Bensonhurst.
No, Long Island.
All right, well, the menu is also down, much like the Kith treats machine here. Oh, here we go. All right. We are, honestly, bro. Action Bronson has one.
Sick.
Ronnie has one. You know what his is called?
What?
Yo, can I have the Feigster?
What is it?
The Feigster is Frosted Flakes, Cocoa Puffs, mini marshmallows, and crushed Oreos.
On ice cream?
So you can get them as a swirl or a milkshake.
Okay.
There's Bronson, there's Ronnie, there's Virgil, there's Salehi Bembury, there's Dapper Dan, Josh Hart, Victor Cruz, LeBron.
What's LeBron's?
The King's Treat. Ooh. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, granola, and Snickers.
Sounds delicious.
Daniel Arsham, Nigel Sylvester, and here we are, the JLP by Joe the Puma. Captain Crunch, Cookie Crisp, Coconut Flakes, and Twix.
Take out the coconut flakes, I'm fucking with that. But yo...
The Feigster.
Again, I'll repeat this because I didn't think you hear me. Is serving children's cereal to grown men just a perfect metaphor for what streetwear is in 2025?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You peep the Kith Sesame Street.
You want some ultra processed, sweets that are gonna make you fucking act crazy for a little bit, grown man, and you want to pay money for it?
I'll just say this because we are destroying the Zen Den here at
we are. We should start around.
There was, I don't know if you remember, but on Live on Pod, Ronnie tweeted about the Sesame Street Kith collab, where it was like, he said it was something amazing, like it was like goated or something like that. It got
big birded.
Birded.
Ernie and birded.
Yellow. Yeah. We are Bert. Who's Bert and who's Ernie? Oh, you're Bert, I'm Ernie.
Yeah.
It got either ratioed or quote, he had to delete it.
Damn. Everyone's out here deleting fucking IG reels and tweets.
There's one guy who I think, and honestly, and I don't know your name, I know you fuck with the show. He makes it this is kind of like an amazing kind of purpose in life. Is he all he does, not all he does, but one of the things one of his bits on Twitter is trying to ratio Ronnie.
Okay.
And like, I think this was him and he got it deleted and it was like victory.
How do you try to get some?
Because I've seen him before, just clowning.
What, like replying, just constantly?
Yeah, either trying to ratio in the replies or quote retweet you into Bolivian.
Word.
Derek Guy style.
Sick.
Yeah. Anyway,
Derek Guy did have a bar.
The pedophile shit.
Yes. Yeah. Which I guess, he was beefing with some pedophile. And the guy was like, I list watches. You want to watch lists. Drop the fucking Cartier.
Dude, Derek Guy. I mean, we've been there.
What a guy.
I mean, we've been there, and obviously beef's been squashed. Trying to go up against
good luck.
A guy whose screen time is 24 hours.
25 hours.
You're getting fucking got.
Yeah.
And it's just what a fool's errand, especially if you're a fucking convicted sex offender. What are you doing, dude?
I know.
It was right there.
How do you know he's a sex offender?
Google.com, I believe.
But it's like Google's the guy.
Derek does his Oppo research. God, his ass, dude. And then the guy's whole thing is like, I did my time. You're going to have to live your life being obsessed with luxury. And it's like, okay, bro. Yeah, I'm at Hirschleifer's, bro.
Yeah,
I don't fuck children.
You diddle.
I cop Jones.
Yeah, you went nuts on Mike. You Kith treated a Fruit Loop. Okay, this has been another episode of The Afters. We got to get out of here because we are borrowing someone's office that is not working, and Hirschleifer's is open for business. So this has been another episode of The Afters. Chef, take us out.